And then most of them have 25 in them. That should be more than enough. Put on our new armor. This guy out. Let's go and save. I'll go fight these guys. Our grenades should just take quick, make quick work of these guys, I hope. And that appeared to be the case. So, pretty happy with this. Let's not kill ourselves with our own grenades. That would be embarrassing. And there we go. That base is taken care of. Let's take a quick look at the debug menu and see if there's any other guys coming near this at all. And I don't see any lines other than that, which I just killed. So I think we're good. We're fine. This is covered. So once again, I'm very happy with where we're at right now. Let us get mining productivity. I do think we're gonna have to go and get another set of ores soon, but the mining productivity will help us out still. How's our power doing? Okay, not bad. How's our pollution doing? Pretty big, but I think we're handling it at least. So I have no idea what happened to what happened in our last world. Because it definitely wasn't up to... It's not like I accidentally turned on Death World. That was definitely not Death World. But it was enough. It was like the in-between of Vanilla and Death World. Because there were definitely a lot of biters. It was a little scary. Any more mining done here? I don't think I'm getting enough stone up there. Okay, labs are looking fine. Make more grenades just so we're prepped if we ever need them. And then we can continue with our oil. Okay, there was one cool thing there with 200 coal left, so we'll have to keep an eye on that just to make sure it doesn't run out. Other than that, everything looks to be running smoothly. Start making some fast inserters. A couple of those, some more long inserters. Anything else we want to make here? Copper is dead. What happened? what happened? He's around. Let's fix copper. Oh, I see. I guess these three ran out, but expecting a little bit more out of this. As well do all of it while we're here. Okay, that looks a lot more healthy. But that is all of our copper, more or less. We do have this stuff here. I don't really want to mess with filters right now, so I'm not gonna continue that. Iron looks fine still. It's very backed up, so I think we're good in that regard. Although we are gonna need more soon, because I am gonna set up our steel after we finish our plastic stuff. Let's get that going. We're gonna need some more undergrounds. Pick those up. Pipes. All right. So going to upgrade these guys. I want to make sure we have enough. In the meantime, let's also see if we can start making a lot of assembly machines. But I want to ABC, always be crafting. We need steel. Assembly machines. Okay. There we go. 82. That should be more than enough. Pick up some coal here. Okay. Before it becomes a problem, I'd also like to add some coal to this, but I don't have the miners on me, so I guess I'll wait until it becomes a problem. What's our power doing? Power's okay. Power's probably not going to be okay after this, but whatever. I'm going to set up for water. Our mining, or we are researching. Wanted to make sure. So keep in mind, last playthrough, we were completely done with green and red, but by the time we even started getting oil, so we still have quite a ways to go until we get to that point here. So I'm pretty glad for that. So last time we also got our light oil for our rocket fuel, and we pretty much got all the rocket fuel pretty easily. And considering that we're gonna up the production here by like twofold, threefold maybe, I'm pretty excited for our for our resources in oil, because I don't think we should ever run out as long as that base is up. Now, will it stay up is the real question. I sure hope so, because it's a little far away and I don't want to go visit there all the time if I don't have to. Another thing I should be doing right now, probably instead of this, is automating engines. I probably should have done that first, because we're going to need the engines for blue science. That said, we are going to also need red circuits, so we're still a little way off from blue, but I think it'll be in time. As much as it can be for us, at least. All right. That went up. I'll fix it in a second. Hopefully I'll remember. I'll probably not remember, so I'm going to keep talking about it. Right. this is everything that we want. We're going to put petroleum closest to the coal here. Take it out of this guy, I guess. Make a couple more tanks. Need more iron. So the idea here is we're going to put petroleum here, plastic and sulfur, whatever we need right here. And then heavy oil, light oil over here. And then we should have plenty of space for all of that. I hope. Okay, let's make some more splitters while we're at it. And then storage tanks. Okay. So we want heavy to light. So heavy is going to be over here. That is going to make advanced engines a little bit more annoying to make, but last time we had no issue with that, even though we did have to hand feed it kind of. But we really don't need too many overall, so I think I'm okay with that. Then out here, we'll put our light oil. Light oil can be brought down. Here can be all of our rocket stuff, and then all the cracking can go from here into the petroleum. I think this is a perfect spot for that. Alright, so we are all set to go. Let's put our power here. I could have actually started this beforehand once we got our petroleum done, but whatever. Perfect. Petroleum is being made. Let's put down singular turret and hope that nothing bad happens. The cliffs here are not too bad, actually. They're a little annoying, but they could be a lot worse. Do I need water for sulfur? I think it's just petroleum, right? Let's get lab speed 2. We won't need batteries for a little bit, so I can wait on that. And I'd rather research things a little bit faster. Hopefully that will come in handy later on. Okay. Let's go check on our turrets above, because we didn't actually ever mess with those bases there. I just want to make sure that they're good to go. And I'm also going to put down a radar. Guys all have plenty of stuff. Let's make some more turrets. Whole number of bodies coming through there, but it looks like it's pretty subdued compared to before, at least. Okay, so now what do we want to do? We want to make plastic, and then I think what we want to do right now is set up a nice circuit making area and get that going, and then possibly also our steel. So let's get that prepped. We're going to do a proper steel setup, unlike last time where we kind of just fed the iron plates into the steel area. That was fine, but wasn't particularly ideal, I'd say. Don't call the FBI. I would say something else, but that was I am rethinking about it, and that's not a good thing to say. I was going to mention their state on this planet, but that's fine. Let's make some. I want to make some steel furnaces before we pour the steel. I don't want to make more stone furnaces for this, so I'm just gonna set up everything other than that, and hopefully that'll be good. I'll be using this as our template. Want a double belt. It will come down the middle, and then we're going to this. It's definitely not suspicious. If I was trying to avoid attention, I would never yell, "Don't call the FBI," right? So obviously, if I'm trying to bring attention to myself by saying such a thing, there's no way that I should be suspicious at all. Probably might want to start using blue inserters soon. But for now, we'll just use these. It's not a mental gymnasium. It's a very repeatable area, all right? Our batteries. We want... Oh wait, no, we want... Inserters. Please give them to me. I will not be listening to that right now. I need my focus, and that would be a terrible, terrible tragedy. Can't. Like this doesn't line up. It's a furnace. All right, there we go. I'll just wait until I put everything down before I put those up. Okay, so there we go. everything we need here. Let's siphon off some of this. Can always add more to it later. Okay, let's make this nicer. Steel are done. Let's make some of those. That off. 15, that's acceptable. I definitely think that we have way more here making than we need. But better to build more than you need than less, I suppose. I still have not, sorry. I will get to it, I promise. Okay, so we're gonna need more miners out. And then we have this going. Let's also make some more miners. Probably also kill off the base up there that we can see. That'd be pretty helpful. Still doing good on... Yep, you are. What do we need for this? We need steel and stone brick. I'm probably more likely to ignore it if you DM me. Because, you know, I'll click on it once, I'll say, hey, cool, I should watch that. And then after that, it won't be there anymore. Like, I won't see your... the ping. So I'll be like, oh, okay, guess I don't need to see that anymore. I'll just completely forget about it. Okay, power, not looking so hot. I mean, coal, I mean. Let's make some more of these. Spamming does not work, because if it gets to that point, I'll just completely mute you. You wouldn't want that. Should have the circuits. It's going real slow, but there you go. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. I'm probably gonna cut it short. That's what I normally do. Nope. Gonna use these for my plastic. I sure hope I have enough coal. Last time we had a pretty similar patch and we were never really in danger of running out of coal, so I'm hoping that's still the case. Alright, so now we're finally getting to that point where we were before, where we kind of did all the red and green. But this time, we already have our oil done. So I still think we're in a good spot. Okay, let's get half of this done. I don't know how saturated I'll be able to make this. Stone. For 37? I don't think I need that many. I'll make 50 more. I can replace these if I need to. Please build faster. Okay. And we can put our power in. Medium power poles are OP and cover a lot of space. Alright. That should be good. If I had inserters here. There we have it. There's our steel. I don't know what I'm going to do with this hole here, but... oh, let's not do that. Why are you guys are ghosts too, huh? You guys ghosts? Can't tell. Okay, power is looking like it needs some help again. Okay. So all that's good. Let's set up plastic. Get that going. Should have a fair amount of petroleum now, which we do. Need chemical plants, which we do. I'll just toss these down right here. But more than I think we'll need. Just for fun. And just for future-proofing our setup here. Okay, plastic, coal, and petroleum. That's what I'm planning for here. There we go. Then hopefully this coal setup will be enough to keep up with our plastic needs. Now we can always add to it, but I'm a little wary considering we kind of mined out the whole thing for the very top. Right. Gonna need concrete. Let's get that. And what we're doing here, we're doing this. Right now I don't know where I'm putting this, so I'm just gonna hedge my bets here and go straight down the middle. Put our power up. Be using medium poles a little bit more often. Try to start doing that. And there we go, we have plastic. Put this into a buffer chest as per usual while we figure out what we need to do. Extend this a bit so there's a chance. This goes quick, man. This is already full. What the heck? Okay, cool. So we got plastic. We could potentially start making advanced circuits in our inventory, so let's do that. And then let's get a proper circuit area set up. Now that we have more iron to use, because we can get rid of this steel setup. And we're gonna have to hope that this copper setup is good enough. I believe it is. Okay, I'm just gonna put this junk in here. Hopefully I'll remember that I put that there. Hope I'm not jinxing myself, but spiders have been very nice to me this round. We haven't really run into any problems with them at all. And please take that as a good thing, biters. You don't have to prove me wrong. No worries there. Okay. Up. All right. So, what's up? So the plan, I think, is going to let's make the circuits right here. And then we'll make our plastic right here. And that'll be good. I think I must have left too much space here. I might want to move my labs over to the right. But I am going to make a lot of my labs over here, or science over there as well. So maybe it's in a fine spot. And then I can just use this for rocket making stuff later on. I'm going to reverse this now. Make this the main line. And I think we're just going to bring this over. It's not particularly pretty, but it will serve its purpose. Oops. Trying to leave some space because I'm going to probably put some belts on the outside of this. Go. Let's get more. And here we are. Well, let's put our circuits up. One space there. Dang it. Okay, so now the question is, do I want to double up on the belt? I guess I do. That's enough. I think there's more than I need, actually. Just said I was gonna double up. Dang it. Let's try that again. Concrete is done. I want modules now. I think we're getting a decent time here. By the time we're done with all the red-green science that we need, I think we'll more or less be done with our other stuff here. We'll be ready to make blue science. And again, that's not something we could have said before. I think. What? 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 Oh, that was weird. Okay. It had a double-sided inserter, and it wouldn't move for me. It was very strange, but it looks like it's because I ran out. Okay, I'll move this over. Alright, there we go. Let's put our circuits in. Need our copper cables, then we need our copper cables. We need to clean this off. Put a filter at the end. There we go. And circuits have been taken care of here. I just need to insert a line. I think I might as well just take it directly from here. Nope, not gonna do that. We're gonna have a semi-bus looking thing. It's not actually gonna be a bus. Good to know. Started coming from the south. Third science doing. Why is green struggling? Looks like it has everything it needs. Might just be, I don't know. Not sure why it's struggling. Maybe because of the speed upgrades, it's not able to keep track anymore or keep up. Okay, let's get our modules. This up, we can kill this off now. Don't need that. And then let's bring this copper over. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but once again, spaghetti gives character to your base. Don't feel bad about it. Alright, since these guys are coming down from over here, let's make sure that we're covering for our friends here. And we got 5 hours left. I think we're good. I think we're definitely on the right track. I'm not entirely sure about late game exactly, but as of right now, early game looks pretty set for us. All right, we need split this guy. Now let's add our power in. Module's done. Let's get productivity module. Let's get this connected so I have a better idea of what I need. What's our power, by the way? Oh yeah, we never actually fixed it, huh? I noticed it was low before and completely neglected to look at it again. That's my bad. Seems to happen a lot. We should probably stop that from happening next time. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's get more of these made. Productivity is done. Don't need efficiency. Let's get weapon shooting speed. They're going a little too slow. But we have a good amount of stuff in there, so I guess that's fine. Green is, red is backed up. Green is not. I need to increase my green production, I think. Or at the very least, upgrade the buildings. Getting all of our science buildings upgraded to the next level is probably important. That I should have done a while ago. Probably didn't need to do those. Those have been backed up for a while. Should do these. I probably should just take from this and bring it over here. Whatever. Bribe, huh? But oh no. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna leave that as is. I think that's... We have a good amount of steel already. Let's add to the miners though. What was the anagram? Maybe there's another anagram you didn't think about. By you. So team, we're definitely going to be playing Ticket to Ride and all that, right? Next week when all that comes to Epic. for free. Be a good time. Of course, we could just play on tabletop now, but. But that's bait ribe, okay? Totally different. Do you even know what leet speak is, Bayou? What are you doing, man? Now let's go to the modular armor. More splitters! We might want to consider getting red belts soon. We're probably going to need them because we're probably going to need to go out of our way and get some more ore eventually. But, I guess for now this is fine. Uh-oh, I killed iron. How did I kill iron? Wait, what? Look at that. Probably made these too fast. Let's revert these. Seems like we have too many of them already. Okay, there we go. Farming sim? Yeah, we should do that too. Those trees are actually saving my butt. That thing, those trees are OP. Now that I'm looking at that in action. Yeah, it looks like we're not getting enough coal through this, but whatever. Let's keep on going. We need to step it up a little bit. We need to make our red circuits. Burn cliffs, always in the way. This should be fine. We're gonna have to copy. This down one. Look at those pro editing skills. Okay. So now we can use this for our red circuits. It's definitely out of the way a little bit. But bringing it down would not help either. That's fine. We can make our module stuff right here. We can make blue slants here and everything. So I think that's okay. I think that's all fine. I still don't know what the tool belt does. Is it just gives me more inventory space? Because that's what it says. But I remember that used to give you more space here. But anyways, let's get this going. We want belts, please. And then we're going to add that to our plastic and then get our copper in. And that should be all good to go. Corrupt Heart, thank you for the raid. Hello, everyone. That message does not work. I need to figure out how to get the right variable. But how's it going? How is the street? I need to put this with plastic. Definitely the wrong way. Put this. Wait. I don't have to do that. I just do this. Go. Electric smelters? Hey, I'm only 3 hours in, okay? Can't afford that stuff. I like making pollution. A lot of it. How are the biters not gonna know, or how are they gonna know I'm here if I don't have all that pollution? Oh wait, I don't need to do any of this. What am I doing? You know what? I think this whole carrying this over was definitely not worth it. Oh, that's what you were doing. Why aren't you making a lot of pollution, huh? I don't usually make a lot of electric smelters. Are you playing vanilla? Doing mods? What's the sitch there? Vanilla? Very nice. If you're doing electric smelters, are you nearing the end, or what's the game plan? Are you gonna be doing full rockets, all tech? But I normally go. Oh, nice. Oh, it does give you inventory space. I normally do just go to the rocket. Right now we're trying to do. There is no spoon, which means that I need to finish a rocket within 8 hours. We got 5 hours left. We'll see how that goes. I don't know why I did this at all. Nothing about this blueprint was good. I need to learn my lesson, not copy over my green circuits over, because it does not help. I just had to redo this whole thing anyways. All right. This just bamboozles me for no reason. Okay. I'll have to try that. But I mean, you can kind of run and place them automatically either way. That does sound helpful. Why? So he did come through this path, so I'll just put a couple here. We have plenty of turrets to work with. I think you need that much ammo. These cliffs are very helpful, but at the same time very disruptive. Okay, let's get these down. It's every 6. How many do we have? We have 13. So 3 is good. I want to put it a little ahead just so the first one can get cables and whatnot that it needs. And there we go. All right, thanks for the raid, Reptart. Have a good night. Have a good day at work tomorrow. let's... Putting in my copper line here. Normally I'd spread these out a little bit more, so it's more likely that all of them will get it. But I'm going to try this out for once. I normally don't do this. Okay, there we go. Let's get our copper. Uh-oh. Looks like copper is going to need some help. Alright, what else do we need to make? Or research? Doesn't look like anything at this point. So at this point, I'm definitely behind. We'd have liked blue science by now, but we're almost there. So not as bad as it could be. So I think it's time for these. Yeah, it's 1 to 6. Okay. Yeah, I have 1 extra. I'm fine with having extra. More of these. More of those. More. Make some of these. Hi, church organist. It's going all right. How's it going for you? We're about to get blue science-ish, and we're about 5 hours in. So I'm thinking, or we're about 3 hours in. So I'm thinking, There's No Spoon might be doable, hopefully. We've had an unfortunate run last time, so I'm feeling more optimistic this time. Belt of copper plate will feed 10 blue copper assemblers. You're saying I need more, which does make sense. I will get that eventually. Right now I just want to get my infrastructure up, even if I can't necessarily sustain it. I don't know why I paid attention to this blueprint at all. This is just wrong. Okay, good enough. I really hope I didn't miss one. Okay, guess I don't need to do this then. I was thinking I wanted to put them together just in case it was uneven, but I guess that doesn't really matter. Those back for now while I'm still struggling to get this started. Let's get rid of these so I don't confuse myself. Let's also get our next research, which is this, I guess. I misspoke. We're 3 hours in. We're 3 hours in. Get rid of everything. So, note to myself next time, do not copy over green science and expect it to work. It just doesn't work. It's not the same thing at all. It's not the same setup at all. Okay, there we go. There we go. Red circuits is a go. This a little bit. Keep the dead product off our belt. And we'll just put this in a buffer chest for now while we figure out what else we need to do. 3 hours is way better than 5. I agree. Six to 8 on level 1 assembler is buffered. I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, copper looks fine. Iron looks fine. All this looks okay. So what do we need for blue science? We should probably get that started.